What's going on, guys? JFC here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And today we saw a market crash. Why? People were very confused. Why is this happening? And I want to go into why I think it happened. And it wasn't really a crash in most areas, but in some areas that crashed pretty heavily. We'll talk about why, how, what do we do from here, and stuff of that nature. Team of the week comes out today, so that should be pretty interesting because it's kind of our first big team. It has potential to actually be pretty good. We did get the SBC today. Estefania Bonini. Looks decent. 4'4", 5'4". Center mid, left wing, alternate position. 91 acceleration, 74 sprint speed. Isn't like the best balance there, but she'll feel really fast accelerating. She won't reach to a top speed very quickly, but shooting is good, passing is good, dribbling is good. She probably will be pretty good for you. 3 ball control playstyles, rapid, flare, and first touch, along with a finesse shot, which seems to be pretty good. So I think if you want to do her, you can. 85, 84 rated. I mean, you probably got fodder for it. Most of you probably do if you've played the game and played for a little while. Then we got some foundations, objectives, the female league. We got Patri Ojeda, who is 5'5", center back. Can't say she's getting many people's teams. I gotta say, she's probably not getting in anybody's team. We got Martin Prieto, who once again, 5'8", 77 pace. I can't say she's getting into many people's teams. Physicals are absolutely crazy with this card. The problem is just, she's 5'8". So like, what do you do with that when she's like a target man striker at 5'8"? There's not really much you can do, I don't think. I have another problem with the women's cards. But then Baba G-Day actually looks very good. 4-star, 4-star for completing all of them. 90 pace, 81 shot. She's got English links. Really solid card to start with. 91 agility, 94 strength, as well as just a couple play styles, which isn't ideal, but they are rapid and quick step, which probably seem to be pretty good ones. Okay, you know, it is what it is. But what we're here to talk about is the crash. So what exactly crashed in the first place? If you might have woken up and seen that your cards did not move at all, or that they went down a bunch. Cards that went down are mostly women's cards. We're all foot under 58,000 coins. If you remember, she was going for, I want to say 20 to 30k for the first like day of the game or day or two of the game. She then flies to 100,000 coins, and that was all the way back down to 58,000 coins. What exactly is happening here? We'll get into that in a sec, because she's just one example. Layout was down a bit. He was, you know, about 180 down to 167. That's not a ton. Dabinia was 170. I think it's our 185 max down to 145. Alex Morgan was up to about 75,000, 58,000 now for her. Diani was 190 now down to 155. Now, why did this happen in the first place? There's a couple things that are kind of interesting to talk about here, because you would think that there's enough players on the game right now to sort of counteract if a card is too heavily invested in. You would think, because this is one of the times of the year where cards are most in demand, right? Everyone wants to try new cards, right? But it seems to me that what happened here is they were all over invested in, and not even necessarily over invested in, just overbought or overhyped, you could say. So Diani and, you know, all these cards going down so much this early on in the FIFA, which you never really see price drops as early. The earliest you see price drops would be like this Friday. You got Panic for a new promo, the very first promo of the year. That's like the earliest time you'll see prices drop every year. Right now, it's really just only up until then-ish. It even could go until like the next Monday after weekly rewards being done for the first time. That prices basically only just go up. They don't move. So why on earth did things go down? Literally, Rolfo went down half price almost. Diani down 40,000 coins. Like, what causes that? Is it just over investing, or is it more than that? Well, I think there's probably a couple things that we can take away from this. One, you know, the community is probably getting a little more savvy to investing in general. I think right now, the player base on this game might actually be less than you think, because the full game isn't even out yet. Remember, right now, it's just the pre-order bonus people who are on the game. It's a week early access. It's a long time. You're saying to yourself right now, the game's been out for like, you think it's almost a week. It feels like it at least. But the game isn't even out for the majority of people who are going to play this game. So if anything's getting over invested in, it's like especially noticeable. More people are going to have the cards that have knowledge of investing, which then means cards can get over invested much easier, or just overbought much easier. And that's kind of what I think happened here. There's a couple takeaways. I think one, what we can say is people eventually get savvy to trading. You know, you've got so many content creators in this game. People on TikTok that want to, you know, get 25k likes to their TikTok that say buy this card now. Meanwhile, they bought like 4 days ago and are going to make all, you know, a trillion coins off those chumps that just don't know what they're doing. It's not necessarily their fault, but so many of these people out there now that people are just savvy to these kinds of things, that right now, before the full game is even out, where there will be a million plus more not savvy people on the game, things like this can happen. And then I think part two here is that there was a little bit of hype saying, oh my god, these women's cards are so insane, they're so good. People try them out and they're just as good as the men's cards, basically. I think, like, so far to me, I haven't noticed like a direct correlation in these women's cards are just better than men's cards. I think that it's just like based on the card. I haven't noticed anything too crazy. That could change in a little bit, but as of right now, people try these cards out and they're like, oh, well, that's not really any better than like my Rashford, who I can just use, and I love Marcus Rashford, so let me just use him, right? So a couple things. I think that's kind of it. Will they rebound back up? I think potentially. I think they actually could. You got Rolfo at 58,000, I want to say. 58,000. She could actually rebound back up, you know, towards 70k again. Dabinia could rebound a little bit too. There might be some room to make make some coins here before, you know, Thursday, Friday. I want to say, you know, that's probably going to be the time when I think that the market will be towards its like peak for now. I want to say definitely would be like this Thursday, Friday. I think you could see some of these cards rebound. Apai Leon, was she not like 60k? Yeah, I think she was, right? Yeah, 52. She's probably closer to 60k in her at her highest there. So yeah, I think that that could be a buy now for a quick little flip. I don't know if they'll drop even more. If they manage to drop more than this, people literally stock up hundreds of these cards, and that's all you got to say. I don't think that's the case. I don't think so. But it goes to show how many factors outside of the gameplay can cause things to go up or down, right? So that's why we're here on the channel to help you guys navigate through this stuff. Because cheeky plug, if you do watch channel on a daily basis, we did say buy women's cards, and we did say sell them when we saw them rise to the crazy heights. That's what we do. We're here to make coins for you guys, right? That's all that we really care about doing. Once again, please, I remind you guys like every day before we get to Friday, it's gonna be one of your last chances to club stock some fodder. Right now, Division Rivals rewards come out tomorrow night, but most people take untradeable rewards anyway. We'll see a little bit of supply for that, but so you can do that for that if you want to, but otherwise you can just do it now. Club stocking everything less than, I wouldn't probably do 89s, but 88s and less, or for sure 87s and less, I would definitely start club stocking. We're going to see Road to the Knockout SBCs undoubtedly almost every day. Fodder probably won't reach the insane heights it reached last year, you know, but it doesn't mean it's not going to go up, and I think it will go up, so I think that you guys should buy some. But if you're new to like the FIFA market, that, you know, things like this can show you that things can change really, really quickly. If you're making a profit on the card and it's going great and it's up a ton, you just want to, most of the time, you just want to take that money and run, because things can happen so quickly. It's hard to make a lot of coins on FIFA. It's not the easiest thing to do ever if you're not on the game a lot, you know? Don't be afraid to just sell if you're up. We saw no promo packs again today, which also is a kind of a good sign for the market tending to stay high a little bit. I don't know if that'll change today. We'll be live on stream to look at it. I don't know what it's going to look like, but we will keep an eye on that. And then also, if we talk about chemistry style trading, I want to quickly talk about right now, shadows are they like up to 4,000 now? They're getting there. They 3.7, 3.8. Okay. Right now they're about 4,000. But I think that you guys should do, if you go and look at Division Rivals rewards and you look at like Division 9 here, they all have like Jumbo Premium Gold packs. Jumbo Gold pack if you didn't get the weekly wins, but Jumbo Premium Gold packs, like there's a big amount of consumable supply that we could get here, which is one of the rare times, because we're going to get eventually to the point in the year where most people are not in these divisions. They're going to be up more towards these divisions, Division 5, Division 4, where, you know, this does have a rare mega pack, which would add some supply for sure. You know, Division 2's got these rewards, you know, like we'll get to the point where we're going to see less and less consumable supply in terms of Division Rivals rewards. So people will take tradable rewards. And I would say that a great time to buy chem styles is going to be around that time. I think shadows will be a good buy. Hunters will be a good buy. Obviously, I think that we got also another three. I got engines, anchors, and hawks are usually the other three that you can buy for some money there that will be down in price. I'll then go back up, especially with the first weekend league coming. That will, you know, cause a big amount of demand for chemistry styles and full release of the game, right? So you got more people that are going to be needing to buy chem styles. I have a video up today with this team right here. Going to use Messi for the first time. So excited for that. Thank you for the support recently. I love all of you. Thanks for over soon. Peace.